And we are back with Kamil as a guest. You still feel cold, bro?
Yeah. Thank you, Irie, for adjusting the aircon. He turned up the aircon and fan. That's why it was cold. I was fighting for so long. Yeah.
Okay. So now okay already, yeah?
Yeah, okay, can. Thank you, boss. Yeah.
Okay. So in light of 2024, are you still gymming, or are you doing another form of
Yeah,
exercise?
I'm still gymming, but I'm no longer going to a weightlifting gym like a normal gym. I'm now in a fight gym. I do Muay Thai now. So that's my hobby right now. Because right when I started working out in middle of 2019, my competitive spirit, like I said, got reignited. And at the same time, I felt the need to watch sports because I've never really followed any sports in general, like in my life. So I was thinking of, okay, which sport should I at least try my best to keep up to date with. Soccer or football, not really my thing. Yeah, I tried to enjoy it, but then I don't really.
I think we the only Malay. Don't watch soccer, don't play soccer.
Yeah, so soccer wasn't really my thing to keep up with. Then, well, apart from that, what else, right? So then my brother was watching MMA, UFC, to be precise. Yeah, so in late 2019, I started gaining a bit more interest. Nah, I would say like early 2020, like before, like in January or February, around there,
Yeah.
before the lockdown. So when I saw how athletic they were and how the strength that they possess, even when their frame is so lean, it got me. I was very impressed by it, and also the competitiveness of being one on one with someone. It really ignited something inside me to keep watching and keep following the fight sports world.
Yeah.
So right now, I follow some MMA news. I watch some Muay Thai fights, kickboxing fights, boxing fights. Yeah. So because of that, I thought to myself that I'm always very impressed by their athleticism. So I was thinking to myself that maybe I should try combat sports. So I was looking through, and the most popular one in Singapore, at least to my knowledge, is Muay Thai. Yeah. So that's where I started looking for a Muay Thai gym.
Okay.
Then I joined one Muay Thai gym near my workplace.
Okay. The one in near Chinatown, that one.
No, mine is near Boat Quay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Jungle. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I started doing Muay Thai in September last year.
Oh.
Yeah, September last year I started Muay Thai. So now it's coming 10 months.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, technically 9 because during fasting month I stopped. I froze my account, so I didn't go to any classes. So right now I've been doing Muay Thai for 9 months.
Oh.
Yeah, it's way more fun, way more exhilarating. You get better stress relief, and you're really tested in your physicality. Like, okay, you think just because you have a bit of muscle, or even like those super muscular guys who do. I noticed that. Well, I'm not saying I'm super muscular, but we do suffer the lack of stamina.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
So like the bigger guys usually the pace that we go is a lot slower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understand. Yeah. I've been to. I used to lah. Go to jiu-jitsu.
Oh, okay.
BJJ.
Nice. Yeah. That's very popular in Singapore as well. Yeah.
Hate.
Oh, is it?
I hate the warm up.
Yeah, I see the warm up. Like
I tried doing for 1 year. Supposedly, me and my friend we supposed to join this gym, this jiu-jitsu gym. Then after that, like, wow, this gym, like, I vomited the first part because I haven't been exercising for so long, and the warm up was like so bad.
sorry.
Okay, sorry guys. Kena cut again. Okay, so the warm up was so grueling until I vomited.
Yeah, I see BJJ classes,
Yeah.
their warm-ups, they will jog around.
Yes, jog
Then-
around is not a
Yeah.
problem. The problem is rolling around.
Yeah, after that like, roll one end to another end, one end to another end.
I roll until my stomach hurt.
Yeah.
And at point of time I was still like what, 90 kilo.
Yeah.
Like I'm still like doing roll.
Then you have
Eh.
to do the what? Is it called shrimp?
Ah yes.
Yeah. Shrimp. You
I
turn.
hated it.
You lie in your butt,
Yeah.
then you
Correct.
do that, right? Yeah.
Like the reverse leopard crawler.
Yeah. That's the best way to describe. Yeah.
That one
looks tiring in it of
that one
itself.
that one people will say like, it's not easy, I can do 2 laps. No, man.
It's not easy.
No, don't. I would request you guys to join and test it out for yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't vomit, I think that's only me lah. Because all these combat sports, the thing about them is stamina.
Yeah.
It's
Conditioning.
conditioning. Yes. So basically, like boxing, Muay Thai, BJJ, wrestling, all these are actually like stamina crushing, you know.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, while grappling, you need to think what's your next move, and you need to think not one move, it's
Yeah.
2 moves ahead.
At least.
At
two
least,
moves.
yes,
Yeah.
at least.
2 moves ahead.
Uh,
And also you need a contingency plan if
yes,
you see like, oh, they reacted a certain way that is very unlikely because that is what you would probably do in their situation. You know what I mean? Yeah.
yes,
So it's both mentally and physically very
yes,
yeah,
very
taxing.
exhausting.
Yeah, very taxing.
Yeah. And the reason why I stopped doing that was because of my mom.
Oh.
Yeah. She don't want me to do all this stuff. Reason being, because when I was younger, I'm not family oriented at all. I ran from home and everything.
Okay.
Then when the wake up call that I got, I became family oriented. Everything is about my family already. So at that point of time also, I wasn't thinking like a lot about family already. So I think my mom pulled me back, think about family. Because all these things, of course, it's exercise and everything, but to me, to her, it's to what extent?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, family still comes first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I had a good run. Going to another gym at that point of time. So, but still the warm up I hate. Every time the warm up is basically to make your body not warm. It's until to a point where suddenly you feel like a surge amount of energy coming out, you know, like suddenly you got wings.
It's like they want to tap in the deeper ends in
Yes,
your body,
correct.
to pull out the energy. I do notice that like after the warm up, right, especially the coaches that give like very intensive warm ups, like first 1 hour session, first 20 minutes is warm up.
Yes.
Yeah, because after that, right, after you go through all the exercises needed, right, you go for your 1 minute break or water break or whatever, you feel that surge of energy, like, okay, I can do this, let's go. You know? Yeah. It's very weird, but at the same time, you're glad that it works.
Yes.
Yeah.
True. And it's not easy also for them to know that how to say like different people has different stamina, I would say, like in Final Fantasy terms we use points. Like stem points. So like you can tahan a bit more, I cannot tahan. So they will ask you to sit one side, then after that you okay go join again. And when you stop, that's the worst part. That's the worst part. It makes you more tired than ever. So actually when you do the warm up, you have to follow through everything,
because you drop back to zero.
Yes.
So there's no momentum for you to rely on.
Yeah, that's the, how to say like, that's the most engaging point for you to get your something like power like that. Like unlock your physical power suddenly. Like Saitama like that.
I think there's a term for it. I think it's called runner's high. Yeah, so I think runners have this where they will cross a point where they will get this high. They will keep running to a point where they feel this high and they can just continue running for longer than they think they could.
Yeah, that's true. I think the first time I unlocked that power that power was when I was doing my NS 2.4. There's one point of time where suddenly my body like become very hot. Then like from the back to the front, I suddenly like, okay, I can do this.
Ultra instinct.
Ultra instinct. and it's so, I would say, very worth it.
Yeah.
When you consider like unlock that physical phenomenon, right? It becomes something like, how I unlock this thing? Like the next time you want to try, then you try and it becomes a long, like let's say you go for a run, right? Let's say you hit it at like what 2 km.
Like 2 clicks in.
2 clicks in. Okay. Then the next time you try, 2 clicks in like nothing. Then suddenly you go to 3 clicks, then the thing unlock again. Wow. And it's so surprising for me. And it's like magic.
Weird.
Yeah,
it's weird, but you're thankful it works.
Yeah, correct. But now I cannot run. My knee got problem. Yeah. So in Muay Thai, I think conditioning and you learn the techniques. I mean, what kind of techniques do you learn like in Muay Thai?
I've heard many coaches say that Muay Thai is all about balance. So you can punch, you can kick, you can knee, you can elbow, but if you lose your balance halfway, your opponent can sweep you. So when you get swept, that's where firstly you hit the ground hard, and second is there's a bit of embarrassment to it as well. And it hurts to fall, you know. So and to get back up, and it's more tiring than you think. That's why jiu-jitsu and wrestling like to have someone similar weight as you holding you down while you get up. That's why it's more difficult than you think.
Very difficult.
I always thought clinching was why just doing that. My goodness. Guys who are taller than me, slightly taller than me, I clinch with them. I think my shoulders and my back were like fried. We were clinching for like 2 minutes, I think. It was very, very tiring.
Clinching, you see like like hugging at that. You think so easy,
It's pretty much a full body workout because
Yes.
you clinch, then you have to knee.
Yeah.
So that works your legs and your abs. So because you have to crunch a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and you need to block. So
Yeah.
then at the same time you have to think, what are they going to do?
Yeah.
Are they going to push you, or are they going to clinch harder, bring you closer,
Yeah.
or something? Yeah. So it's all of this is way more difficult than what people think lah. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Have you like taken a kick to your thigh
Thai, like with pads or
without?
yeah, my coach, but he did it like with 10
10%.
20% power, 10-20% power. Yeah,
That
but he
kick.
was a former pro fighter. Yeah.
But that kick to the thigh, I tell you, it's no joke.
Yeah. I stood. My mistake was I stood. I planted my front foot.
Oh, okay.
So he kicked. Then I like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be toed, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to. Yeah, because he told me, okay, you try. Yeah. Because no, it wasn't like I was doubting him, but it was like, let me show you how. He was showing the class like how powerful it is. Like if you land it correctly with correct technique. Say, come here, you stand. Bam! I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
So like I was the guinea pig lah. Yeah, if you're lucky, like some classes you get lah. You get become the guinea pig.
Yeah. But I hate being the guinea pig. It's not because of embarrassment, no.
Yeah.
It's because of the pain. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That kick itself, that technique can cripple you.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen people like online, right? After kena kick, their leg like jelly, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's you see it like okay, like you see it's like thick piece of meat.
Yeah.
But you don't know that meat can cause a lot of things. With the right technique, with the right kicking power.
Yeah, like shin to thigh, that kind. Yeah.
And in Muay Thai, they used to kick coconut trees.
Banana tree.
Banana trees. Sorry.
Even till now.
Even till now.
But I think it's a bit more rare nowadays. Yeah. But I still do see videos of like Muay Thai fighters do that lah.
I think
But last time I heard that was like their main thing. Like everyone gets a dedicated tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's the other technique where they use pencil, the 2B pencil, scrap.
Yeah. It's a very old school way.
Yeah.
They put massage oil.
Yes.
Hot massage oil.
Yes.
Yeah. The purpose is to kill the nerve.
Yeah.
That's the theory behind it. Yeah. To kill the nerve and make sure they don't feel it.
Yes.
So they are more they are braver. They are less scared of throwing kicks. Yeah.
But is there a difference between like the old school Muay Thai and the new school Muay Thai? I mean, yours is more of the Muay Thai that's punching also, right?
Yeah. Of course.
I think the old school one was only kicking, if I'm not wrong.
No.
It's still the same.
Still the same, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's.
I mean, certain coaches have their own preferences on what to teach. Like there's a coach, he's my age. He teaches a bit more modern
Muay Thai.
modern Muay Thai / something that you can use in MMA as well, because he's an MMA fighter also.
Oh.
Yeah. So and there was also a coach where he's a bit older. I think he's in his late 40s. And he used to be a pro Muay Thai fighter.
Ooh.
So he teaches more old school, like very knee and elbow focused kind of technique. Yeah. So it depends on the coach. I mean, some will teach you what you want to learn. Some will not teach you what you don't want to learn. But it just depends. So like some people want to really learn the traditional Muay Thai, like the 80s or whatever. Yeah. So some coaches are good in that because they grew up with that, or they will pass down that knowledge. Yeah, some are a bit more modernized, but you know, if it works lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See whether they. You have to see whether what they say makes sense or not. Yeah, and you just have to be humble, and especially if you're new. I think I mean I still consider myself new. I think I'm very new. Yeah, not even 1 year in, so I'm still absorbing whatever I can. You will develop certain preferences.
Yes.
And you will develop certain hidden secret weapons. You know,
Your own style.
yeah,
Basically.
you got your own style.
Yeah.
You will develop your own style, your own personality, based on your physique. Like some people have longer legs, some people have longer arms. So, yeah, so you will have to tailor it based on what you have. So you collect all the knowledge that you pass to, that the coaches pass you. Then you just pick and choose what you like. Yeah, and what is effective. That's the more important part.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's the Jeet Kune Do mentality. Yeah.
Be water.
Yeah.
Be water, my friend.
Water, my friend.
Drink water. Drink water, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, before you go to the gym, how do you prepare mentally for going for Muay Thai?
Well, of course there are days where I don't feel like going. But I just think about, because I review, for me personally, every week, at the end of the week, maybe like Sunday night, I will, or sometimes even Friday night, I will review what I've done over the week. Okay, how many times have I worked out? Like how many personal appointments have I been to? Any outstanding issues that I need to solve whatsoever? And most of the time, I would say all of the time, whenever I go and I review the week, I'll feel happy that I went. Like, okay, I didn't waste my time instead of like sitting at home scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, you know. I was happy that I took this 1 hour to refine my technique and also improve my fitness. So it does suck certain times to go. Sometimes you're just a bit more lethargic that day. But mentally, I just tell myself that at the end of the week, you're going to be happy that you went. Yeah. So that you have to kind of convince yourself that it's a good idea, that in the long run, it's a good idea. So that like, and in the end, that's how I built the discipline in myself. Yeah. So that was. Oh, I wanted to ask you about jiu-jitsu. 1 year in, did you earn a stripe? Or how long does it take to earn a stripe?
It depends. It depends on the gym itself, actually. For me, at that point of time, I didn't want to earn a stripe.
That wasn't your intent lah.
Not my intent. My intent was fitness only.
Okay.
Because I did told the coach, I came here just for fitness. Of course, people want to go for like contests and everything.
Competition, yeah.
For me, no. I'm not gonna join for competition at all. Even if you push me, like how far you push me also, I'm not going for competition. That's
Okay lah.
I made up my mind. Because I'm here to learn. I'm not here to compete. Of course, they say, oh, when you compete, you get to know where you stand. Yes. But in the gym, we have like other people with blue belts, with brown belts, black belts. Isn't that enough?
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. I wasn't like going to have my own technique and everything. I mean, different people have different thinking.
Yeah.
In certain times, in certain times of your life, it's make it or break it. That's my mentality. If you cannot make it, you cannot go out of that. I mean, you cannot do anything. In some certain points, triangle choke can go out. Yes, can reverse the move, but if the technique wrong, also no use also. So I became like a sponge to learn all these things, take in, but I don't want to join any competition because it's not my calling.
Okay, I get it. Do you think your age plays a part? So like if you reverse like 15 years, if you started BJJ 15 years ago, would you?
I wouldn't.
Still wouldn't.
I still wouldn't because like what you say. There's certain things that we like. There's certain things we don't like. Like soccer, for instance. It's not for us. It's not for us, my friend. So my dad did not push me for playing soccer at all. So he knows my intent. Like, oh, this guy like art. Okay, then do art. So I don't push you to do all the stuff you don't like. Because if you don't like to do stuff like let's say if you ask me to play soccer, then every week I play soccer, I'm like dredging like salah
becomes
play
a
today
chore.
And it doesn't bring you happiness. It brings you depression somehow. So for me it's okay, never mind.
Okay lah. Well, at least you just view it as a more interesting way of refining your fitness. Okay.
I don't need competition.
Okay.
I only went for competition for Street Fighter when I was like what? When I was in my secondary school days.
So do you had that like
no
controller with like the arcade buttons?
I used the PS1 controller.
Okay.
Without the analog.
The skinny leg.
The skinny leg. I hate that controller so much.
Looking at it now, it looks so weird. Like it looks very incomplete.
Actually, to me, a gaming controller that's very ergonomic right now, right? It's the Xbox. Reason why when you feel your thumbs, right? Because PlayStation, both thumbsticks are downstairs. So it's a weird way when you want to use the buttons. So when you have the Xbox button, how will we straight out to down here?
We go back to the first part.
So the Xbox controller has good movement. So one on top, one below. So it's a very ergonomic and
feels natural.
Yes, feels natural. That's what I like.
Okay, I mean, I can't say for left-handers, but right-handed, it feels more natural.
You left-hander?
Right.
Okay. Left-hander I don't know, but right-hander yes. I feel the difference. That's why I think my controllers for my gaming, I think I bought like 4. 3 small already, left 1. Okay, going back to Muay Thai. Do you have to do the splits? That's my main question actually for Muay Thai.
Do you have to do the splits?
Yes.
Not really, but
not really.
Not really, but you kind of want to.
Okay.
For me personally, I didn't dedicate any part of my day to like stretch for like 15 minutes a day or whatever, but I do try my best to like kick as high as possible. Then after the workout, maybe some light stretching, 2 minutes. Here and there. Because I have a similar approach to you. I don't intend to go pro or whatever. But I still it feeds my competitive spirit. So I don't have like a perfect routine for this. So as long as I learn enough to keep myself fit, some form of self-defense as well. So for me that's Yeah, that's enough lah. Maybe if, let's say there's a season where I want to learn a bit more, maybe I'll just incorporate something, a little extra here and there lah.
Understand.
Yeah. But still, my main objective right now, at least until I'm 2 years in, is to just focus on fitness and technique. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's good actually.
Yeah. So like I'm not like rushing into like, oh, okay, I need to do 180 split by end of the year or whatever. Yeah.
Like you have a certain goal, but your goals right now, that does not trump the goals that you want for this year.
Yeah. At least not right now lah. Things might change lah.
Yeah. Maybe like down few months, the next few months, like you want to do, like set another goal, maybe. But the thing about, I mean, rushing into what you wanted to do in a combat sport, it's actually not good.
Yeah.
Really, it's really taxing because you need to follow certain sets of rules, and you have to be very, very, very disciplined of doing this. And it's not like 1-2 days can already.
Yeah.
It's more of this is not a sprint, this is a marathon.
Yeah. It's not like a 3-month course that you can take.
Yes.
And after that you graduate with a certificate.
Yes.
Yeah. So
but even if you go for 3 months course, if you don't apply it every day, there's no use also.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the main point. So I would guess, like, going into combat sports, it takes very, very, very disciplined mind. Yeah. It shouldn't be like an impulse joining because it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
But
more,
I mean, okay, like for argument's sake, I think that if you join and at the end of the day you decide to maybe pursue this or stay in this course for fitness or self-defense purposes, right? I think at the end of the day it's a net benefit.
yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
But I just don't think it's something that you can start and stop like a few months in, then you want to say that, oh, I completed a certain art. Yeah, that's impossible.
Yeah. Correct. That's true.
Like you compare like in the 50s how people box versus now. Like in the 60s, like Muhammad Ali's time, versus now how people box. The normal human might not be able to see, but the pro boxers can really find the details here and there.
Yeah, true. That's true. That's why, like what I said just now. If you think a combat sport or MMA sport, it's cool, just because you see people. Oh, I punch this guy pingsan already. It's not.
Yeah.
Really, it's not. It's cool in a certain way, but it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
I would say, it takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of your own humility.
Yeah. Right.
Because if you don't have all these three, I tell you, at the end of the day, just warm up only, you pengsan already. Never mind, then you won't come back.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Humility, humility is a very, very it's something that I got slapped with. Well, not really slapped lah, but I really learned humility in Muay Thai. Not because I got humbled, I was cocky, I got humbled or what, but because there was one session where I was only 1 month in. Then this coach said, okay, grab the shin pads. So we're gonna do sparring. So I was scared to get punched in the face, but because when I was following MMA, right, the MMA and the boxing world, they always say that if you hit your partner too hard, means that you suck during sparring. If you hit your partner too hard, means you suck because you don't know. Number one, you don't know how to control.
Yeah.
And number two, you injure your partner, who is maybe like 1 month out from a fight, and then you knock him out. So that causes a lot of like brain injury or whatever, you know. So then me being the heaviest, I have to spar with, and in Muay Thai most of them are like lightweights, welterweights and below. Yeah. So the people in that gym were also around that weight class. So me being a heavyweight, so I was quite afraid of hitting them too hard. So it taught me how to control.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I say learn humility because sometimes I might underestimate how difficult it is. Like, controlling your punch means you use lesser energy, right? Yeah. But the mental stress that it takes, right, is quite taxing. Yeah. And at the same time, you wanna avoid getting hit. So you have to control, and you also have to defend yourself.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting, like being taught in that way. Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. Because the thing is, like what you say, you need to control.
Yeah.
You cannot go 100%, and that's when you cannot think. You can think this is a real fight, but it's just like petting. Okay, it's
Tapping.
tapping lah.
Yeah.
So because you know the other guy is much more smaller than you, you like, Syara, this one not my weight class, yeah.
Yeah.
And you cannot, even your 20% can be 70% for him.
Yeah.
That's because you need to think for the other person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sportsmanship, basically.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. And I found one which was a higher belt than me. I think a brown belt. But that guy was like scary shit.
Yeah.
Because I was like nothing, man.
Yeah.
Really nothing. Then
I know, like brown or even blue belts can make you look useless.
yeah,
On
correct.
the net.
Yeah. Because some of the brown belts are like 1 year in, 1.5, 2 years. Blue belts already like what, 3 years? Not easy. I mean, not easy also lah. But damn scary also, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to think for the other person while sparring. So there's nothing actually. For you, you need to learn humility.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard of people getting kicked out of the gym.
Yeah.
Because they went too hard. Coach gave them a warning, they still went too hard. Can get kicked out.
Yeah.
Because it's not safe lah. You want to train, but you don't want to die.
Yeah.
You know? Or
Correct.
You want to train hard, but you don't want to get injured. Yeah. So.
But sometimes it's also it's a good thing that you know you can take this hard, like punch, like take take a punch basically. Sometimes you need to know how to feel pain.
Yeah. You need to be taught that lesson.
Yes, correct. You have to like in boxing when sparring also, even when they wear the helmet, right?
The headgear, yeah.
The headgear, it's damn painful.
Yeah, it is.
I saw people getting knocked out.
Yeah.
By wearing that headgear, and it's wow. And pulling your punch is not one of them. Well, like normal sparring. Yeah.
Yeah, all in all, right? Being after weightlifting in the gym, right? Transitioning into Muay Thai, right? If you want me to summarize it in one line, I can just say it's not as easy as you think it is.
More than meets the eye.
Yeah. Whatever you see, right? Trust me, there's like hundreds, thousands, or even 10,000 hours worth of practice. I mean, for the pros lah. Yeah.
Yeah. True.
So it's just then because of that, because of me training, right, I actually have more respect for fighters when I watch them in like whatever organization. Yeah. So it to me, I see me being in doing Muay Thai as a hobby, net benefit. I don't see any downsides.
Yeah.
I mean, unless I get knocked out or then yeah, probably lah. Yeah.
True also. I mean, sometimes you have to learn how to give up also.
Yeah.
If you don't, I mean, like when you see in UFC or boxing, you say sometimes the coach will throw in the towel for you
Yeah.
because they don't want you to die.
Yeah.
Basically, sometimes you have to learn that part of the humility where you have to give up.
Yep.
Because it doesn't benefit you at all. Yeah, sometimes like going to the gym for Muay Thai, sometimes you need a day off maybe just to clear up your mental and everything. So you also need to learn how to take a break.
Yeah. Correct.
You don't have to push yourself so much. I mean, for those going for pro fighting, that's a different case.
Yeah.
But for
That's your bread and butter. Right? That's
Yeah,
your job. So,
yeah,
It's
correct.
a different thing.
because they all started from young.
Bro, like Muay Thai fighters 5 years old
Yeah,
start training already.
I see kids.
Yeah, 5 years old lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not easy Like for us, I think we are out of that prime already. Our prime age no more already. Too old already actually. But it's a good exercise, form of fitness. Something you learn.
Yeah.
That's the basic of going into all this, having all this. It's more of you learning what's out there.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. Okay. Last one. Do you have any advice for those people who wants to get into Muay Thai? Like what? Give them an advice
Before they start.
before they start. Yes.
Have fun. No lah. No. I would say when you start and if you have no background in any martial arts. Okay, wait. Sorry. When you start anything new, right? More often than not, you're gonna suck in it. Yeah, everybody does. So, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Because in the gym, just like in a conventional weightlifting gym, like Anytime Fitness and all that, no one's looking at you. So just do your thing. The only person looking at you is probably the coach. Because he wants to correct you. He wants you to learn as well. Yeah. So don't be afraid of being judged or whatsoever. Because that was, I wouldn't say the main reason. That was probably like 5 to 10% of the reason that is pulling me back. But I just told myself that no, like what I'm going to learn will triumph all these reasons. It's the reasons are negligible as compared to what I'm gonna learn. So, and also I did weightlifting in the gym, so I know how it feels like to start something new, especially fitness related. So it was easy for me to overcome that worry, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good advice.
Yeah.
Got any last minute advice or not?
Last minute advice.
Condition yourself, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as you think. Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. Well then, thank you guys for watching Side Quest with me and Kamil. Today we had a very good conversation here, and I feel like we have more than what we thought have more commonality than what we thought, basically, like Final Fantasy and combat sports. By the way, thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next episode. Ciao.